Greetings to everyone who's come to watch this video. Would you like to have some tea, darling? And come. that was that was me trying to do a British accent. So bad. I'm so sorry. Let's just get to the review. Enola Holmes is one of those light-hearted, entertaining movies that we desperately need in times like this. The movie is nothing special, and the story is pretty bare bones and simple. And you can predict the twists coming a mile away, which normally should be absolutely detrimental to a movie like this. But this movie still oddly works. You see, in your typical mystery stories, usually the mystery that the characters are involved in that takes the center stage. Emphasis is always given to the case that the characters are trying to solve, and the characters actually involved take a backseat. I think in this movie, honestly, the reverse happens, as this movie feels more like a coming of age story for the main protagonist, and the whole mystery solving thing almost takes a backseat, just acting as a plot device that carries the story forward. This movie is not really about that final twist in the tale that we are usually accustomed to in maybe the Guy Ritchie adaptations of Sherlock Holmes or even the BBC show. This movie is more about the journey till the end, and it actually really works. This movie revolves around the titular character Enola Holmes, and this character is the strongest aspect of this film. The narrative of this film is influenced by her personality and the thoughts of her character. So you get a lot of fourth wall breaking where she directly addresses the audience and a lot of cuts and edits portraying the thoughts in her mind. And these bits are done really well and really makes this film a more fun and engaging watch. The director of this film, Harry Bradbeer, does a fantastic job weaving in her personality into the narration without losing a beat. A lot of why Enola Holmes works comes down to the cast of this film, and more importantly, to Millie Bobby Brown, who plays Enola Holmes. And her performance is just great. It's a charming performance filled with nuances that will keep you wanting more of her on screen. This character is completely different from that of what she played in Stranger Things, and I'm very impressed by the range of her performances. I mean, it's not that I'm really an expert. I'm not really a film critic, but just from an audience's point of view, I thought it was pretty impressive. Just to see her range, like this character is so different from the character of Eleven she played in Stranger Things. I would absolutely love a sequel for this movie just to see more of her on screen. Henry Cavill portrays the famous Sherlock Holmes in the movie, and seriously, how can a man look this handsome? Like, it's a crime against nature. How can a person be so good looking? It's such a shame that we can't get that Man of Steel sequel. I mean, come on, WB. You have the perfect Superman. For goodness sake, just pull up your socks and make the fucking damn sequel. Like, what are you waiting for? Everyone wants the sequel. Just make fucking sequels. Henry Cavill's performance as Sherlock Holmes is very different from that of Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch, who portrayed the character in the last few adaptations. But this version of the character works very well for this story of Enola Holmes, and this version has a lot more emotion, and he's not as cold-hearted as some of the previous adaptations we have seen. But it really works with this type of a narrative. The scenes between Sherlock and Enola are very few, but whenever they come on screen together, it's actually really fun to watch them both sort of interact and act. And definitely, if they make a sequel to this, I'm really looking forward to them sharing more scenes together. The rest of the cast includes Louis Patridge as sort of the romantic interest to Enola Holmes, and while usually I really dislike such kind of subplots, it again works oddly in this film. And honestly, that's what this movie is. Like things that usually don't work for me in movies actually works in this movie. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the quarantine time. I'm not sure, but still, I really enjoyed this film. The rest of the cast includes Helena Bonham Carter and Sam Claflin. And honestly, this and they sort of complete the Holmes family depicted in this movie. This version of the Holmes family is very different from what we saw in season 4 of Sherlock. These are completely different interpretations of this particular family, but I would say I kind of preferred the family dynamics portrayed in Enola Holmes than what they showed in the Sherlock TV show. But that's just a matter of personal preference. Obviously, these are completely different stories. I'm just saying this more of like I enjoyed this version more than the Sherlock one. I think coming to my concluding thoughts, this movie made me feel like this movie almost Gave me a feeling of reading an old Edith Blyton's children's book, and I mean that in the best possible way. It's just a fun, simple adventure with a lot of heart, and I would definitely recommend you give this movie a watch. This movie is available on Netflix. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you do enjoy this video, be sure to give this video a like and share and subscribe. I'm so sorry. Terrible accent. Don't just but see if you enjoyed this video, do give this video a thumbs up and do share it around. And if you really want more content like this, we do videos like this every week, so do consider hitting that subscribe button. We also have a podcast that we do every Sunday morning, so you can check all of that out. Everything is available on the channel. We also have an Instagram page. We are everywhere. No, we are not everywhere, but we are in a few. We're just there on YouTube and Instagram. That's it. But do check out us. Do check us out in these platforms. With that, we have come to the end of the video. Do have a great week ahead.